I want everyone to understand that from tonight, we have banned the use of Nigeria plate number, any federal government or state government plate number in entire Biafra territory. Every government plate number, every hilos that is having Nigeria government and you see them in Biafra land, automatically it becomes your property. These vehicles were purchased by the natural resources from Biafra land, especially those with the military, that the military are using, or the police. Anywhere you see them in Biafra land, automatically in Biafra land, and it is by government, it is owned by government, it becomes Biafra property. Any plate number bearing federal government of Nigeria and you see it in Biafra land, impound it. I have come this evening to update Biafrans, and of course, in addition to that, make a very special announcement as we move forward on this liberation of our nation. Today, we have recorded a very big, tremendous success in the liberation of Biafra. Those who have come to our land to kill, maim, and enforce the disappearance of our children and mothers who had been neutralized this afternoon by the Biafra Liberation Army. And this particular delegitimization of Nigeria government continues. I want to make it very clear this evening that our sit at home every Monday remain that way. We have not cancelled it. We are not even thinking of cancelling it until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is released and he walks free as a free man. Apart from that, the sit at home continues, only that we are adding to that particular measure, we are adding more of the civil disobedience starting from the 18th of this month, with the curfew, the 3 weeks curfew, starting from 6 a.m. to 12 noon every day, apart from the Saturdays and Sundays. This evening, we are activating what I call the snake in the monkey shadows operation. This operation is going to be carried out as follows. I want everyone to listen, and of course, this is particularly to our gallant Biafra Liberation Armies and the Eastern Security Network and our naval, the Black Marine in Bakassi Peninsula. I want everyone to understand that from tonight, we have banned the use of Nigeria plate number, any federal government or state government plate number in entire Biafra territory. As we enter the second phase of the delegitimization of Nigeria within Biafra territory, from tonight, nobody is allowed to use federal government plate number and you are driving in Biafra territory. You are going to become a target. If we see you driving any car that is having federal government of Nigeria or state government of Nigeria, you are an enemy of Biafra and will be treated as such. And of course, the idea of this is to make sure that we stop those who use the natural resources from our land to purchase weapons and ammunition that they will use to kill our people, the same weapon they use against us. So from this evening, we are activating that particular snake in the monkey shadow style of operation, which means there will be no state government of Nigeria plate number in any car in Biafra land. There will be no federal government state number plate number in any car in Biafra land. Anybody from tonight having such plate number, remove it. If we see you, it means that you are deliberately challenging the Biafra and what they can do. So we are giving you from tonight, if you are having any car that has Nigeria federal government number or Nigeria state government number and you are in Biafra territory, from tonight, remove it. Like I said, if we see you having a car like that or a plate number like that, Biafra people will treat you like you are deliberately violating this particular stage by stage, measures to delegitimize Nigeria government within Biafra land, and you'll be treated as enemy. And of course, this particular announcement has been passed through our internal message to the Biafra Liberation Army and the every forces of Biafra. Tonight, I want to also make it very categorically clear that we are activating the Biafra Medical Practitioners Board, or Biafra Medical Practitioners Group. It was disbanded a few months ago by myself, and this night we are recalling them back. We are recalling the Biafra Medical Practitioners Group. From tonight, this group become valid, and the person to head this group will be Dr. Diane Eme. Dr. Diane Eme will hold the Biafra Medical Practitioners Board. From tonight, this particular Medical Practitioner Board has come to stay. Those members of the Practitioner Board will be Faith, Dr. Iheme, Nena Akabiro, Teresa Chimwanya. Diana Eme remain the chairman or the chairperson. Caroline Chiazo, Dr. Ebere Benedette, Chinwe Anusionwu, Dominica Helen Anulika, Ada Onowu, and of course there are many of you, Dr. Joy Irobi, Dr. Former. There are many of you that I may not mention here, but please, if you know you were part of the group a few months ago, you have been recalled back to serve Biafrans using the Biafra Medical Practitioners Board from tonight. I want Biafrans to understand that we are on our way to freedom, and we are going to do everything humanly possible to make sure that Biafra exits as soon as possible. This is a process that we must undergo, and this process is that everybody in Biafra land must listen to directive and follow the directive when the directive is given. So on this note, we are directing that going forward, most of the Biafra forces, especially the Biafra Liberation Army, every government plate number, every helos that is having Nigeria government, and you see them in Biafra land, automatically it becomes your property. These vehicles were purchased by the natural resources from Biafra land, especially those with the military, that the military are using, or the police. Anywhere you see them in Biafra land, automatically in Biafra land, and it is by government, it is owned by government, it becomes Biafra property. The delegitimization have started, and we are going to be updating Biafrans step by step, until Nigeria is no more in Biafra land. That is what we are doing. So if you don't understand, you ask question. Whenever you have the opportunity to come to any of our Zoom meeting, if you don't understand the step we are taking, you ask question, and we're going to address your question. So from now going forward, any plate number bearing federal government of Nigeria, and you see it in Biafra land, impound it. If you're a Biafra Liberation Army, impound it, because it was purchased with the resources and money coming from Biafra land. And also, those of you that are in one front, especially the Biafra Liberation Army, we don't want anybody to burn any healers anymore. Gather them as many as possible. There is no point burning them. If you know you can't take them, then you can burn them. But if you cannot take them, if you cannot burn them, and you know you can take them, impound it. We don't destroy anything anymore. If you know that those people, when they come to kill you in Biafra land, if you overpower them, make sure you save the healers. We are going to need it very, very soon. We are going to need healers very, very, very soon. And we don't need to destroy anything that we impound from this terrorist government. We are going to use it when the time comes. And the time is fast coming. And you know what I mean, what we are going to use the healers for. The healers will be used when the time comes. We are making sure that the killings happening in other parts of Nigeria will never happen in Biafra land. Not why we are here. So this particular directive of making sure you stop burning anything, especially those that you can carry them, because we are going to need them when the time comes. And the time is fast coming. So this is the updates that we have for the Biafra Liberation Army and other security forces that are fighting, making sure that our women are not killed like they're killing them in Benue State, making sure that military and all the uniform terrorists in Nigeria do not come to our land to kill like they are killing in Jos. We will make sure that our land will be defended, protected. Our women and children cannot die like they are dying in southern Kaduna. You can never kill us like you are killing them in Zamfara. You can never kill us like you are killing them in Benue State. You can never kill us like you are killing them in Meduguri, in Borno State. You cannot kill Biafra that way. The time has come that the Biafra are taking this particular freedom by their own hand and taking their own destiny into their own hand, and our future is protected in our own hand. So this message must be passed to every forces, every armed group that have come together to fight for Biafra. Make sure that anytime you come across the terrorists trying to kill, overpower them and make sure you save whatever healers you have, lay your hand on, save them, because we are going to need it. The time has come. We don't want to run out of healers. We don't want to run out of any vehicle. We are going to need more healers. Many healers we are going to need. And we are going to use those ones that have been purchased with our money and the money that have come from our land and through our resources. So I want to thank Biafra Liberation Army for the job they have done so far, making sure that our people are not living in IDP camp. I appreciate that. And I believe that every members of the Biafra government appreciate that. This particular update and briefing is what I have come to give to Biafra this evening. And please do not hesitate to always write to the Biafra media, to the government media, that contact us directly through the Biafra Republic Government in Exile email address, especially on issues of emergencies. We know that Nigeria government through the governors are sponsoring some ethnic clash, communal clashes, in some states in Biafra land. We are looking into it, and trying to solve this problem when they come. This is the means that Fulani have used to divide us for many decades. Of course, now, because of the Biafra, the momentum of the Biafra liberation, most of these communal clashes have reduced, not like before. So whatever it is happening, please, we are calling every youth to order. There is no point fighting each other. There is no point carrying gun against each other. You must to carry gun against Nigerian military that comes to kill us. That is who your gun should go against. Those people come in with uniform to kill our women, abduct our children, and enforce their disappearance. Those are the people your weapon should go against, not against yourself. We don't do that in Biafra land. So what Nigeria have sponsored for many years, for decades, all these ethnic or communal clashes in Biafra land have to stop immediately. And we are going to start raising up some kind of a committee or special forces that will be handling any communal clashes. So if you go and invest your money in buying arms to kill your brother because you are fighting for land, we will come there and settle it differently, not like before. So I want to thank every one of you. Remember that the checkpoint, dislodgement of checkpoint in Biafra land continues. And we continue to call civilians to stop hawking around checkpoints, around roadblocks. Stop hawking there. Stop hawking there. So you don't fall a victim. The checkpoints in Biafra land has been banned, and we don't want to see them. And when you see them standing, or when you see some roadblock, does not mean that something is not happening. So do not go there to hawk, especially those our innocent children that are going to hawk in the beside the roadblock and checkpoint. Please stop doing that. These are in that roadblock and road checkpoint. That's where they enforce of the disappearance of Biafrans. Every time our youth are disappearing right there in the checkpoint, and this has happened for many years. And this time around, we have come to put a stop to it. They use this checkpoint to commit crime, to kill our people, extort money, dehumanize us, do all manner of atrocities in those checkpoints. And this time around, the Biafra Liberation Army have taken it upon themselves as a commitment to make sure we get rid of all those checkpoints and roadblocks in Biafra land. Thank you for listening. And now I have to leave. May God bless Biafra. May God bless you. May God bless the Biafra Republic government in exile. May God bless the de facto government. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And may God bless all those working assiduously for the interest of Biafra. Biafra first. May God bless you.